you got to do is be okay to let the feelings fly. That's why I want to start to open up your eyes to correct any of that early programming, any of the past relationships, interactions where you've been labeled as too much. So you are too much, but not in a bad way. You're just too much for him. Do you see that flip? It takes it where something could be a blame, something could be a bad thing. And I want you to really accept this, to really own this. The man that is meant for you, again, MGM status, mature, grounded, masculine man, can contain for your emotions. So you are not too much for him. Now, why I say be okay with letting the feelings fly, because I'll tell you this secret, ladies. The right man with the maturity, with the emotional intelligence, and the experience with women and feminine energy will appreciate your differences. Now, I want to be clear. That doesn't mean he's going to be smiles when you're having a temper tantrum. That doesn't mean he's going to be nonchalant, carefree when you're teary, emotional, like really feeling something, touched, moved, inspired, or just having a tough time in life. What that means is that he can contain it. And by that doesn't mean that he's right there with you crying along. That doesn't mean that, you're triggered, say something, he's triggered, popping right back off. That can happen. And mature, grounded, masculine man is emotionally intelligent and also grounded in his masculinity. Because let me flip it over to the other side. Masculine energy could give a fuck less about the emotions. This is why the maturity is important. Because as that grounded rock, he's able to be with that swirl, the chaos, the emotions, the laughter, the joy, the tears, crying, upset, whatever, fear, anxiety. He can be with all of it because he's a grounded rock. It doesn't faze him. It doesn't matter to him. He needs to stay grounded inside to navigate his own life. Now with you, he also has the maturity to appreciate your differences. And to that regard, I'll tell you, as a mature, grounded, masculine man, while I do not enjoy, if it turns into a fight, I do not enjoy the hostility of a heated exchange, high volume conversation, all of those things. It is rewarding to know and fulfilling to experience, one, being able to contain, hold all that down, baby, I got you, it's cool. So if I hear you right, you're feeling this, got it, that's not the case, it's not the situation. I understand why you would feel that way. That's what containment looks like. You can be saying whatever you need to say to me, and I can be there and hear it. It doesn't mean that I own it. It doesn't mean that I make it truth. Again, your feelings are valid, but are they appropriate? See, as a leader, he's taking your concerns, everything into consideration. However, it doesn't take him out of the game. It doesn't take him out of the conversation. It doesn't take him over such that he's reacting, not even responding. So again, for the man that's meant for you, and if you go by the MGM standard I preach, mature, grounded, masculine, he can contain and be ready and prepared for those emotions. So you can't be too much. Let them fly.